Hey Guru Nation, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, it's theclinicaltrialsguru.com. So today's video comes from a viewer who emailed me, but you can contact me any way you're comfortable with, okay? You can call or text me, 949-415-6256. You can follow me on Snapchat or Instagram. I'm telling you, that's the fastest way to get a hold of me. Username is Dan Sfera, or any other social network, right? Or you can always just email dan@theclinicaltrialsguru.com. So let me read this email today from someone, so bear with me as I read it, okay? I have an interview for a research assistant 2 position at a research department in a hospital. I'm a medical graduate from another country and I have no idea what the difference between a research assistant 1 and a research assistant 2 is. My experience is as a research coordinator. The job descriptions are very similar as my previous job duties, and that's why I applied. So first of all, hospitals, universities, they're notorious for having hierarchies. So oftentimes these things are just a measure of your experience, all right? So you're probably gonna be doing the same thing as a RA2, as a RA1. There probably isn't a difference, except that you'd be expected to be able to handle a bigger workload than you would as a RA1, which you're saying the job descriptions are very similar to what you were doing as a research coordinator. So in short, make sure you know everything. Make sure you actually have a good fundamental understanding of clinical research. Make sure you understand regulatory. Make sure you understand trial master files, because if you're applying as RA2, right, you're probably going to be doing everything RA1 does, but just a lot more of it, and you might even be in charge of some people, right? So let's see, I Googled the difference between RA1 and RA2 and could not find anything. Of course not. Every university, every hospital has different job titles. I've seen some of these not even be called research assistants. I've seen some called clinical trial managers. Like, they just use a whole bunch of different titles. They're notorious for this. You might even see patients, okay, as a research assistant. So probably very similar to what you were doing as a study coordinator, right? So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Also, I would like to know what kind of questions they can ask me. I have interviews with 3 different people: the vice chairman for research, the administrator, and the chief of the project. Each interview is scheduled for 30 minutes, and then the last one's for 1 hour. So each one's going to ask you things about your experiences, what you've done. They want to get a sense of who you are, your workload, your ability to work in groups with a team, by yourself, your experiences with platforms that you've used, what virtual workspaces have you used, what CTMS systems have you used, what electronic data capture systems have you used. Just be very well versed on all the platforms, all the systems you've done, what have you done with the regulatory, anything else that you've, 30 minutes is not that bad for interviews, actually. I have an interview coming up for 3 hours. I'm applying for a CRA gig, so we'll see how long that lasts, but I'm doing it so I can understand the process better for questions just like this one, okay? So right now, all my answers are coming from conversations I've had with people who have been in your situation, not any primary experiences that I've dealt with. However, that's going to change soon, so stay tuned. Lastly, I know this question's going to come up, and I don't know, I'm looking for the perfect answer. They're going to ask, do you want to do residency and become a licensed physician? My honest answer is yes, but I don't want them to think that I'm going to be working for just a couple of months, because I'm not. I still need to pass my license exam, so I know it's going to take time, but I need something to do in the interim, and I really do enjoy doing research. So they're all going to ask you, especially at universities. It's actually a good thing that you want to do it. It shows that you have a vested interest in clinical research, because it looks good on your resume. So the more experience you have in clinical research looks good for you getting accepted into a residency program. So I wouldn't be worried about that. And residency programs are notorious for having their residents participate in clinical research as study coordinators as research assistants. So if that question comes up, which it will, just tell them the truth. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it helps. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Please do. Thank you very much. Dan from theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Take care.